are you?
Good morning.
Morning. Happy Tuesday.
Yeah, Heather had made a comment, and I agree. She goes, it's July 9th already?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were watching the open of the Today Show. They said Tuesday, July, and I was like, wow.
And then 6 hours into the shift, we're like, oh yeah, it's July 9th.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, the month, summer, it's just all flying by, Heather, which
It's
it normally
flying
does.
by. Yeah.
Yeah.
Always does.
Mm-hmm.
And we're talking about hurricanes.
Yeah.
Humidity.
Festivals.
I don't have another H to go with that.
Oh, I see what you're
Yeah.
happiness.
Happiness.
At the festival.
Yeah. Do you want me to show that?
You know what? That's a great idea. So Alpenfest starts today. That's a live look in downtown Gaylord.
Yeah. All the slides are up, carnival stuff, the food we checked out, zoomed in, tried to see if there was corn dogs. So all that stuff is ready to go. Opening ceremonies start tonight.
Yep, and Madison was there this morning giving us a preview of what to expect. Apparently there's more, or will be more music there this year, Heather.
Yeah, I heard that that was an ask and suggestion of people. So yeah, they're gonna have more music, live music.
So yeah, if you want to drive through downtown Gaylord, yeah, you gotta wait some time. So that is Main Street. In case you're not familiar with downtown Gaylord, that's downtown right there. So they shut everything down and open it up to pedestrian traffic, and yeah, looks like they fit a lot of fun into a small area.
They do, yeah.
Yeah.
But it looked like fun with Madison's interview. They had all the dresses on, and they're all festive already, ready to go.
And then there's a parade there this coming Saturday.
Yes.
Maya Engel and Harrison Beebe, they are going to be hosting that. Starts at noon on Saturday. So if you want to watch the parade and can't be there in person, it's an option for you. Wherever you're watching this, you can watch the parade.
Yes. Similar to how we do the National Cherry Festival parade.
Yes.
Yep, similar coverage there.
Yep.
Probably a little bit shorter compared to how big the National Cherry Festival parade is.
Yeah, that's what you're telling me.
Yeah.
Yep.
So not as much of a time commitment, but if you don't want to drive, even if you are maybe from our southern counties or somewhere else, you don't want to drive all the way up to Gaylord, it's another option to still see the parade.
We're here to help, right, Heather?
Yeah, we're here to provide the coverage. Well, at least Maya and Harrison will be.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But we'll talk about the forecast for that too. So if you're going to head there, we can tell you what to expect.
Gib just wants to skip to the standings for the weather quiz. That's what he just told me.
You know what, Gib? Time will tell.
We have to get, you know how this works, Gib. We have to get through. Well, actually, Gib can do whatever he wants.
He can. He could just.
He's pushing the buttons.
It's not my graphic, so if it's just, bam, goes to the next one.
It's true.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
We'll see. But we're talking about the weather quiz, and Gib liked this one, I guess. But we talked yesterday, if you watched yesterday, we talked about the fact that hurricanes can spawn multiple tornadoes when they're on land. And that was kind of the talk with this forecast with Hurricane Beryl. So how many tornado warnings were issued by the National Weather Service in Shreveport, Louisiana alone? And this was just for Monday. Was it 35 warnings, 45, or 67?
We'll find out. And if you want to explain real quick about, so it's not just in Shreveport, it's their coverage area, right?
Yes, it's by the National Weather Service in Shreveport, so that whole area where the hurricane hit, essentially.
Gotcha.
Yes.
It's like here in Northern Michigan, the Gaylord office covers what? From Wexford County. Does it go into the UP, their coverage area, like Chippewa County?
Yeah, it goes up to Marquette, covers the Marquette kind of DMA.
Yeah, I wonder how far east that goes.
Yeah.
Just
so
to
they
give...
kind of hit, I think it's more, they get into Schoolcraft. I think that's their cutoff.
Gotcha.
So that's why we talk about Schoolcraft sometimes, even though it's kind of on the edge of us, our viewing area for TV time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then the NWS offices have their own coverage area.
Yeah, and like we reach all the way past, you know, into Ludington and Lake counties. Those kind of fall in the jurisdiction of the Grand Rapids National Weather Service.
Yes.
So there's some overlapping with TV and NWS. It's just how they chop it all up for their zoning. And, and how far the radar also reaches. That's also another limiting factor, because then once you get far away from the radar, attenuation happens with the beam. You're not getting exactly what's happening on back to the radar. Those messages are being sent. So there's that too. There's limitations with radar.
Okay. I knew there was more to it. I just wanted to bring that up. It's
I get into the science of
area.
radar, but it's well over everyone else's head. So just know coverage area matters.
Was that a pun? Because the radar beam goes above our heads.
Yeah, because it's on the tower and it does a scan.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. I have to show you. This will not be something on camera, but I'll have to show you something funny about radars. But
that's such a meteorologist thing to say. Something funny about radars.
Something fun.
Oh, fun? Okay.
But yes, I don't think that
I can't
changes
wait to
things.
see what's fun about radars.
Yeah, it's about Bart's class, and you'll think it's funny.
Like a Valpo connection.
I will do anything for extra credit. We'll just say that.
Gotcha.
In school.
I'll fill you in tomorrow on what she tells me.
Yeah,
so,
maybe we'll show it, but I don't want to do it right now. Maybe it would be funnier for your reaction. We'll see. We'll think about it.
Okay.
All right, so give us your answer for the weather quiz. Let us know how it's like outside your window, though. Give us that weather report, and then let's get right into it. Let's start with the Alpenfest forecast. How about that?
Sounds good.
Today we're looking at 82 degrees in Gaylord, and we're looking at dry conditions, so it will feel a bit humid. Even tonight, if you're there for the opening ceremonies, we're looking at that humidity still sticking with us. This moisture from Hurricane Beryl, the remnants of now Hurricane Beryl, will be moving in. So that's why we're going to see more of that humidity still around. Now, Wednesday, we're looking at occasional showers and 75 degrees. So if you are heading there tomorrow, you will need that jacket or umbrella. We're looking at light rain, so not a whole lot, but we are looking at the potential for just being a little bit misty and rainy throughout the day. And then Thursday, we're looking at drier weather, a partly cloudy sky, and about 76 degrees. So as far as what it looks like here on Stormcast in our day today, we're going to see dry conditions across most of northern Michigan until the afternoon evening. Closer to dinner, if you're doing anything north of the bridge, maybe you're heading home from work, that's where we could see that isolated thunderstorm chance in the eastern upper peninsula, mainly closer to Mackinac County. And then by tonight, that is when Hurricane Beryl starts to track our way, which is now a tropical depression. We also call that a low pressure system. So that is what's moving our way. You can see where a lot more of that rain is really going to fall closer to the thumb of Michigan into downstate. They have the threat for some flooding. For us here, we're not expecting as much rain, so we're not under that flooding risk right now. As of now, a lot of that's going to stay south. So that is what the morning will look like into the early afternoon. And then, mainly if you're southeast, that's where we're expecting more of that consistent rain to fall. So say you're in Alpena, Presqu'Isle, Oscoda counties, that's where we could see that consistent rain well into the evening. West of I-75, we'll see a break from that rain closer to late tomorrow night. And the eastern upper is not going to see a lot of it, but you could still run into some lighter showers, especially into the afternoon. By Thursday night, looks like, or at least Wednesday night into Thursday morning, we'll start to see that coming to an end. So our rainfall totals, that's what everyone's wondering. We are going to be seeing more of that rain south. You can see the thumb of Michigan, those brighter colors, those darker colors. They're expecting anywhere from 2 to upwards of 4 inches of rain. Some spots forecasted to see over 4 inches of rain. So that's why they have that flooding risk. For us here, though, maybe an inch in Cadillac. That's kind of the cutoff line of how much we will see on the higher end. Further north in Gaylord, if you're there for the Alpenfest, about 6/10 of an inch of rain there. 2/10 over in Rogers City, 3/10 in Alpena. Locally, higher amounts could be possible. It will depend on where this ultimately tracks, but that moisture will be in our atmosphere tomorrow, and we'll see that rain. 4-zone forecast highs today in the 70s in the eastern upper. We're looking at that isolated PM storm possible and a light onshore breeze. We're looking at warmer temperatures inland today, 85 in Mayo, Harrisville. We're looking at 77, 82 in Kalkaska, 83 in Fife Lake, 81 in Bel Air. If you're in Cadillac, 82. We'll call it partly to mostly cloudy skies. Tonight we'll see 50s and 60s, humidity still around, and we're looking at a mostly cloudy sky, mainly a northerly wind in the eastern upper. We could see some patchy fog developing south of the bridge with those 50s and 60s and all that moisture in the atmosphere. 65 in Traverse City tonight, 63 in Fife Lake, 63 in Lake City, 63 in Manistee, cloudy, and for our southern counties, we'll say late rain arrives. That's when Hurricane Beryl will move in. So here's a look at our extended forecast. Some rain tomorrow, but looking ahead to the next part of our week, we're looking at drier weather. Humidity will still stick with us, I think, on Thursday and Friday. We're looking at warmer temperatures and sunshine Saturday. Beginning of next week looks a bit more active.
Okay. Comment time, Bricca?
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay.
I can catch my breath for a second.
Sounds good. It's 73 and partly cloudy. That's according to Christopher at his weather station there in Farmington Hills. We have Christopher saying hi to Gib, Gib saying hello, Paul saying hello. He's saying good morning from Rogers City. Nancy is also saying good morning from East Jordan, where it's 68. It's 2 degrees cooler for Miss Susan Lash Sims there in Kalkaska. It's sunny. Jackie is also in Kalkaska. It's 62, so 4 degrees cooler than Susan Lash Sims. The sun's bright, Jackie said. Are we having rain today? She has to go to Alden for her knitting class, Heather.
You should be good.
Good deal.
Yep. The only threat is really in the eastern upper peninsula today, so I can say that without even pulling up Stormcast for you. It should be fine. It's just going to be a little bit warm and more of an air you can wear kind of day.
It's like you've been talking about the weather since 4 o'clock this morning, Heather.
Yeah, and you know, that it really comes down to if I remember which counties are going to be seeing what, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, have fun knitting, Jackie.
Yeah, have fun.
Safe travels. This is quite a story from Joel. So we'll start,
okay.
you know, he's at the Pleasanton Patriots pub. It's 63 degrees and sunny. So he said, happy to be here today. Lost his phone leaving the concert in Onekama yesterday. He found it early in the morning, 2 miles up the hill in the middle of the road. Wow.
Were there drinks involved? Like, I have some questions.
The fact that, and I'm guessing you're messaging us from
glad
that phone, so it wasn't run over by a car. It wasn't, I don't know, taken by a critter in the woods or something.
Or ran over. Like, that's also, if it's
Right.
in the middle of the road.
Yeah.
That was what I'm kind of surprised by.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what a story, Joel, and thanks for sharing. I'm glad you found your phone.
Glad your phone is operable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be an expensive replacement.
That is an expensive thing, and especially if you don't have things backed up, that is not a fun time. Yeah.
Well, I hope you had fun at the concert in Onekama yesterday.
I know you were excited about it. I hope it was fun despite that, which is never a fun thing to. It's more of a stressful situation when you lose your phone.
Oh, I see he's commenting. He said, you called it, Heather.
Yeah.
He said, yes, drinks involved with the 2 crying, laughing emojis.
I gotcha.
Yep.
Yep.
Christopher said, nice blue dress, Heather.
Thank you. I'm working on a visual for the weather quiz, so I'm not paying attention. I'm just trying to send myself the picture. So.
Okay. And Paula saying good morning from Boyne Falls, 69 and sunny. She had, okay, I'm going to try to read this correctly. 37 hundredths of an inch of rain, 0.37. Is that how you say it? Because you got the 10, the 100.
Yeah.
So 30.
I think so.
37. I said it once. I'm not going to try to say it again.
Yeah.
Anyway, she had some rain yesterday,
You were right.
late afternoon. Thanks, Paula.
Yeah, some people were reporting. I know Allison Alpina said over 1.5 inches for her. Marion Royston, which is Mount Morenci County, about 1.75 inches. So the eastern side saw some hefty downpours with those, I think, later thunderstorms, kind of closer to evening hours.
Yeah. Christopher's guessing 67 warnings, by the way, for the quiz question.
Okay.
Susie Q's with us on this Tuesday. She said 66 here in Frederick, home till noon, and then a nail appointment.
Nail days are the best days. They really are.
I'll take your word on that one. By the way, Jackie comes to mind, of course. I saw her on Friday. Also saw Susie Q, and both of them make jam, okay? Different flavors and things.
They're one of the jams. I think it was Susie's.
Apparently, all the birds ate the cherries off Jackie's cherry tree, so she couldn't make cherry jam, unfortunately.
Oh my gosh.
Susie Q gave me some of her, I think it's a blueberry strawberry jam, if I'm not mistaken.
That sounds so good.
I had it for the first time yesterday. It was delicious.
Those are really good berries. Would you put it on just a piece of toast?
Yep, and 0 points.
Ooh.
But I only used a little bit because I wanted it to last as long as possible.
Yes.
I barely had any. I just wanted like a little bit of flavor.
I still have my grape jam. I've been using sparingly for my weekend breakfast on my sourdough bread, and it's so good.
Yum.
Yeah.
Love jam, homemade jam especially.
I'm not a huge jam girl, but homemade, it just tastes so much better.
Yum, yum, yum. Jackie wants to know if they still shut down, I think you mean Front Street in Traverse City in August. She's thinking it was always on Fridays. There was it Friday Night Live?
Yeah.
I think that's what it's called, and I honestly don't know if they're having it this
year. I
year.
don't know if they have it anymore.
But it was a thing. Maybe it still is. Gib, do you mind doing a little Google for us? Thank you. Christopher said there's a back way into Gaylord to avoid Main Street that him and his dad discovered some time ago. Well, yeah, when Main Street's closed because of the festival, you need to find other ways, so I'm glad you were able to find one, Christopher. Jackie's guessing 67 for the weather quiz. Susie Q said it's rained at night for 3 nights now. So blessed. Thank you, Heather.
You're welcome.
We had Mama Kinney watching this morning. She's saying good morning from cloudy Port Huron. So hot yesterday. Took walks early and after 7 p.m. with the Benji boy. That's smart. And I think a lot of rain is heading toward Port Huron. I know Port Huron's not in our map, but I saw the colors like in the reds and yellow shades down that way, Heather.
You want to take a look?
If you don't mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew it was going to be heavier downstate.
Oh yeah, that whole swath.
Holy moly,
so,
look at St. Clair County.
Here, let me plot it for you.
Yeah, if you don't mind, just so Mom knows what to expect.
You guys are seeing some behind the scenes here.
Ooh.
Hold on. I'm just picking the ones that are showing up here. So, Algonac. Okay. Oof. That swath is 4+ inches.
Jeez.
Yeah.
So that's through tomorrow night then, huh?
Yep. Tomorrow at 10, which most of it should start to come to an end by then. You can see that. It starts to move more northeast, I guess. But yeah, 3.7 in Algonac alone. Arcadia is 3.4. Worth is 5.7. Yeah. That's why there's that flooding risk there. And I think there's also that flooding risk in that huge swath all the way from central Illinois into northern Indiana. Valparaiso being one of those spots.
Yep.
Let's see. Can we plot Valpo here?
What's going on there in Porter County?
Yeah, Porter County. How are our friends here?
Oh yeah, looks like, yep,
Right
there's
there.
that blue dot.
Put those two.
So hopefully Benji doesn't want any
4.
walks tomorrow.
4 in Valpo?
Jeez.
Oh, it's a lot of rain there.
Uh-huh. Well, yeah, hopefully, yeah, you get all those walks in, Mom, because it's going to be rainy.
Yes, those paws will be damp.
The whole dog's going to be wet.
The whole belly, all of it.
Just the whole animal.
The whole dog.
My mom, too, will be.
Yeah.
Don't worry about doing your hair if you do plan on going out, Mom.
Yeah, time to put it in a ponytail.
And then Papa Kinney's watching, too, not from Port Huron, but he's in Rochester, Minnesota.
Oh, that's right.
Glad you made it there safely, Dad.
Yeah.
And if Aunt Sandy is next to you, say hi to Aunt Sandy.
Yeah.
Send her the love, please. We got Matt watching, saying happy Tuesday. Susan Lash Sims guessing 67 warnings. Matt is also reporting sun where he is. Christopher, going back to the rain there, he's saying that his area is under a flood watch for today until Thursday. Yeah, in Farmington Hills with anywhere between 2 to 6 inches of rain with the remnants of Beryl. Joel's guessing 67. Matt's guessing 67. Christopher, who does part-time work for our promotions department, he doesn't actually, but he said, well, with the rain in the forecast, don't forget to download the Storm Team weather app. Paula guessing 67. Susie Q guessing 35. And Joel said it was a nice 2-mile walk in the dark with the flashlight.
I'm surprised you found it that way.
Man, that's impressive, Joel.
Yeah.
You found your phone. Mark said, we have a wedding Saturday in Harbor Beach. How does the weather look there?
Where is Harbor Beach?
Harbor Beach, and I'll be embarrassed if I get my geography wrong. I think that's in the thumb, Heather.
Okay.
North of Port Huron.
Not too familiar with that area, as you can guess.
Be start in the tip of the thumb, and I should know this area better. I'm sorry, you don't.
Harbor Beach.
Is it by like Port Austin? I feel like it's in that area.
Oh yeah, it's like, of course, right on the beach there, but let's see. Oh, just south of Port Hope. So yeah, right in the thumb, on the edge of your thumb, like where your knuckle is, kind of. Right. Right there. Oh, it's even further north than I
River
thought.
Beach. Okay, there we go. So this is on Saturdays when the
I
wedding
need
is
to pull
happening.
out the other Stormcast model. Oops, we're in the short term. We gotta go long term here. Moves the camera. Yeah, it's further north than Huron, for sure. There we go. Saturday.
Yep.
Our heights are raising on Saturday. We're going to be under more of a high pressure, so should stay mostly dry. I mean, this is far out, and the Euro model showing that very isolated chance north of Harbor Beach, but it looks like even a light breeze, and then by Sunday, some rain will move in.
Good deal. There's your personalized forecast.
There you go. But Friday night, you could see a little rain. Saturday looks good, though. Sunny. Probably pretty warm there, too. I don't have temperatures plotted there, but.
So that was one Mark. We have another Mark watching from Mayo at 62. Good morning to you. Our friend and coworker, Trevor Robideau.
TR tuning in?
Today's his Sunday. Yep.
Oh, yeah, Saturday, 82. Not too bad. By the way, I unplugged my IFB. It's like ringing in my ear.
Oh,
so.
okay. I'll let you know if Gibbs says anything.
Yeah.
Trevor says, howdy do, crew. Hi, Trevor.
Hi, Trev.
And Susie Q saying, yeah, blueberry, strawberry. And you're welcome, Susie Q. Thank you. We have Betty watching. We have Amy watching from a super hot Punta Gorda.
Ooh, yeah. All that heat down there. You can keep it.
Gib is saying that August 2nd and the 9th is Friday Night Live. Front Street between Park and Union will be closed to vehicle traffic in Traverse City. Thank you for that, Gib. Appreciate it.
There you go.
What a guy.
Gib researching.
And then Mark, who's going to that wedding, he says, thank you,
You're
with
welcome.
an exclamation mark.
That's good wedding weather, although it's a little hot. Hopefully you can stay cool in the shade. Hopefully they have tents if it's outside.
Yeah. Yeah, hopefully there's a plan B. But it doesn't look like the rain
don't think you'll
chances are
need
very
one.
high. So.
Yeah.
But when I hear people not having a plan B for an outdoor wedding, I get a little nervous.
I get nervous,
Get a little
yeah.
scared for them. Like, I'm a guest. And I'll do whatever.
Right.
But when it comes to, yeah, the hair, the makeup, the clothes, it's all expensive.
The pictures.
Pictures and all that, yeah. So anyway, I'm not a wedding planner. I'm just
You
the
sound
guest.
like one.
I'm just there to, I was going to say eat food first.
We know.
Celebrate the couple and then go have food. So, all right. And then Jackie's saying thanks. I think that was directed toward Gib for looking that up. So we're all caught up on guesses and comments, Heather.
Cool. Yeah, so we're talking about hurricanes and their connection with tornadoes because they do provide enough instability, moisture, and lift because there's also fronts with the hurricanes. So how many warnings do you think that the National Weather Service office in Shreveport, Louisiana was issuing yesterday? Either way you look at it, a very busy day for those meteorologists. So
Yeah.
hopefully they get some rest today, but.
Yeah. I was thinking on the lower end, 35.
Gib was thinking 67, and that's the answer. So this is the most tornado warnings issued by a National Weather Service office in one single day. And I want to show you what that map looks like.
Yeah.
So it's pretty incredible. Each single cone here that's indicated on this map, I'm going to zoom it out just a little bit because I didn't want to show all of it so you guys couldn't really cheat here earlier. But that is the warning area. And look at that. Pretty incredible. Each one of those cones is a tornado warning, and you can see the transparency gets a little thicker in the middle because those are more on top of each other. You can kind of see it's angled more to the west, northwest.
Yeah, with those cones. Yeah, you can see with the counterclockwise
The curvature.
rotation.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. And we do know that there were deaths reported.
Yes, unfortunately.
Not only in the U.S., but also when it went through the Caribbean as well.
Yes, Jamaica
Yep.
also saw a lot of those, and our hearts are with those families for sure. It's super fun.
Yeah.
But Director Gibb answered right today. So he's the only one that got it correct. He's 2 for 2. Everyone else is tied at 1 for 2 this week. And today, Jerry was our Facebook viewer of the day, chiming in. You like to be like Jerry and wake up at 6:20 in the morning? You can give us your answer to the weather quiz then.
Be like Jerry.
Be like Jerry.
Yeah.
Wake up early. Or don't. That's okay too. You're fine if you want to sleep in.
Yeah.
But if you want to join the fun friendship in forecasting, that's when we show it.
We'll be here.
And sometimes we go on coffee walks, and you never know.
We did go on a coffee walk this morning.
We did.
Behind the scenes, if you really wanted to see what was behind this wall.
Cooking back there.
It's cooking back there.
Yeah.
Mark saying good morning and have a great day. And speaking of tomorrow, we'll be here at 4:30. We hope you will too.
Yeah.
If you're not though, there are ways you can catch up on the newscast if you're not even up by 7. That's fine. We're on the News On app. You can watch there. You can go back a couple days, catch up on the news, and our website, up5.com as well.
Yep. And then, not sure about Madison's live shot, but we'll find out more. So you'll just have to stay tuned.
Yeah, she was right. So there's that live look again in Gaylord with the Alpenfest. Madison was right there a couple hours ago, so she had a long drive to come back to Traverse City.
Yeah.
So we'll catch up, see
We'll
what she's
find
up to
more.
tomorrow.
Yeah. You guys are going to Alpenfest tonight. Have fun. Be safe. You go the rest of the week. Also,
Don't-
still have fun and be safe.
Don't lose your phone.
Yeah, keep your phone with
But
your
also-
person.
But also if you
But
do,
the beer tent's too fun, I understand.
yeah, just find a safe way to get home. And if you lose your phone, hopefully you can find it like Joel. Give any messages for our friends? I didn't think so. Well, thanks for joining us on a Tuesday.
Yeah, have a good one. We'll see you tomorrow.